Hey guys, Enzo Flojo here, and this is the Mabuhay Basketball Podcast, the only show that brings you the latest scoop on everything basketball here in the Philippines. Whether you're a diehard fan, a casual observer, or just looking for some good old-fashioned hoop talk, you've come to the right place. So whether you're a fan of the PBA, the UAAP, the NCAA, Gilas, or any other league in the Philippines, we've got you covered. And if you're just discovering the exciting world of Philippine basketball, we're here to guide you through every dunk, crossover, three-pointer, and controversial college transfer. So get ready to be entertained, informed, and inspired as we delve into the world of Philippine basketball. This is the Mabuhay Basketball Podcast. Let's talk some hoops. Hey guys, Enzo Flo here again, and this is the Mabuhay Basketball Podcast. This is episode 11. In this episode, we'll share a quick reaction to some unfortunate news. Now, we have some allegations of game fixing connected to some games here in the Philippines. Now, and we'll also try to see what some fans have to say about it, and we'll see, ano ba, magkaka-effect ba to? What kind of effect will this have on Philippine basketball, if any? Will like an international group come in to investigate stuff and everything? We'll see. All right? So, tingnan natin. Okay, now first, because I don't want to misinterpret anything or be misquoted and stuff, I'll be reading two articles really quickly. Just reading them really quickly. I'll be sharing them here. And then after that, we'll give some reactions, all right, to what's happening here. Okay, so first one, this is actually the source article. This is from the Straits Times. So it's one of the biggest news outlets, of course, based in Singapore. So this news was broken not by a Philippine media entity, but by a Singaporean news agency. And the big reason for that is they actually charged a Singaporean for being part of this game fixing issue. So let's go through it. All right. So a Singaporean has been accused of offering nearly $70,000 in bribes. I am assuming this is Singaporean dollars, okay, to fix the results of basketball games in Thailand and the Philippines. So this actually encompasses not only the Philippines, but Thailand as well. No? So the Singaporean is named Ko Wei Kwan. He was handed 14 graft charges, that's a lot, on Thursday in the state courts in Singapore. He's said to have tried to influence games played in the Philippines Basketball Association League. Okay, so I'm only guessing, they probably refer to the PBA, maybe, okay, because we definitely don't have a Philippine Basketball Association League, okay, and the Thailand Basketball League between April and July 2018. So this is such a long time ago already, about 5 years ago already. So this was way back in 2018. This was even before the last FIBA World Cup. The 32-year-old, who used to own transportation firm Koa Motor, had allegedly offered a bribe of $5,000 US to Ian Sanggalang. Oh gosh, wow. In 2018, Ian played for, is it Magnolia or San Miguel? Magnolia ata, no? I'm not so sure. On or around April 6, 2018. Oh my gosh, wow. But again, this is all allegations lang. Allegedly, okay? The court heard that he worked with two others, Sergey Bien Orillo, not really familiar with that name, and Leonidas Zapata Avenido. No, that's a familiar name for many Philippine basketball fans, right? To arrange for the Magnolia Hotshots, so Magnolia Basketball Club, to lose their match against the San Miguel Beermen Basketball Club by 9 or more points in the Philippine Cup Final, Game 5. So this is not like a round robin game. This is Game 5 in the Philippine Cup. Let's wait. I don't remember who won. Let's search for that. PBA Cup Finals. Man, that's crazy. Okay. So it went 5 games. San Miguel won that series in 5 games. Ooh, whoa, okay. By 9 or more points. How many points did they lose by? 9 points. Okay. Koa is said to have worked with the same pair around 16 days later when he allegedly offered a bribe of 525,000 Philippine pesos or 13,000 Singaporean to unknown players from Blackwater Elite Basketball Club. It was for the club to win by a 4-point margin or less or lose their match against Colombian Jeep in the PBA Commissioners Cup. Prosecutors said Koa worked with Aurelio and Avenido again on or around April 25, 2018 and offered a bribe of 1.5 million pesos to unknown players from that same team. Oh my gosh. Who was this Sergey Aurelio? Player ba to? Parang hindi familiar. Man. That's just crazy. Alright. Okay. This time it was for a win over Phoenix Fuel Masters in the PBA by an unspecified margin. Koa allegedly tried to influence these games while he was in Singapore. Court documents showed that the former business owner had also tried to influence the results of games in the Thailand Basketball League. A bribe of 1,200 US was said to be offered to one Almond Pinedo Vosotros. So it's Thailand League, but this is a Filipino player. This is Almond Vosotros. Allegedly, okay, based on this article from Straits Times. Okay, this was around June 24, 2018, to arrange for the Thai General Equipment Basketball Club and the Provincial Electricity Authority Club to have a 23-point spread in their game. Oh my gosh. Prosecutors said the two also engaged in a conspiracy to offer a bribe of $1,500 to one Jalen Robinson. Wait. Jalen Robinson. Is this... Ito ba yung import ng ng TNT? Or hindi naman? Hindi yata. In the Governor's Cup. So yeah, let's see. Governor's Cup. Where the imports here? Siyempre, Wikipedia tayo, di ba? Jalen Hudson. Okay, so it's not shit. Hindi ako kinabahan kasi yun, di ba? Alright, so Jalen Robinson. Koa also allegedly worked with one Po Wei Hao to give a $1,000 bribe to Vosotros to arrange for Pea Basketball Club to lose its match against the Mono Vampire Club on July 1, 2018. Court documents showed Koa and Po then worked together to offer a bribe of 1,500 again to Vosotros to arrange for Pea Basketball Club in High Tech to play out a total score of under 165. Hey, this is crazy. Koa allegedly continued committing graft-related offenses involving games in Thailand until on or around July 22, 2018. He said to have done this while he was in Thailand and Singapore. While court documents did not disclose details about the men who were involved in Koa's graft charges, checks showed checks. So these were checks issued? Maybe involved in basketball leagues in the Philippines, Thailand, and Singapore. Oh my gosh. If convicted, he can be jailed for up to 5 years and fined to $100,000. Crazy stuff. Now, is this going to be... obviously, the names of Filipinos and the name of the PBA was dragged into this. And yun nga, this news article on Inquirer.net came out, okay, just on Sunday. All right. So the PBA, let's read this also. The PBA was dragged into a case involving a Singaporean businessman who was charged in his home country for allegedly offering several players to influence games during the league's 2018 season. Already aware of the report, came out in the Straits Times, Commissioner Willie Marshall said the league will look into accusations that Magnolia's Ian Sanggalang and unnamed players from Blackwater received offers to fix games from Ko Wei Kwan. Man, it's crazy. We will investigate, said Commissioner Willie Marshall. Okay? It's crazy. All right. Again, so Leo Avenido's name comes up in this article as well. Avenido, of course, played for several PBA teams before suiting out for a number of lower-level leagues. And Aurelio, they were said to have arranged for the Hotshots to lose by at least 9 points to the Beermen, which turned out to be the case as the Beermen won in double OT. Circumstantial, purely circumstantial, but it's very interesting how that came about. Magnolia actually led during the late stages of regulation before San Miguel made a stunning run to force the first extension. Sanggalang also ended the game with 8 turnovers. Dang, that is very, very interesting. And then, of course, you have Alma de Vosotros' name coming up here. And then, of course, it mentions that the league has had its share game-fixing controversies during its 48-year run, though almost all cases eventually resulted in dead ends or reduced to mere speculations. But the PBA encountered problems in the D-League, where several teams pulled out during the middle of the tournament amid allegations of questionable performances. And leagues outside the PBA were also dealing with similar cases, most recently being the Visman Super Cup match between Siquijor and Lapu-Lapu in 2021. Data provided by Sport Radar, a sports integrity firm, revealed in a 2022 report that Philippines had 37 matches deemed suspicious, ranked second in Asia behind China's 41 and above Thailand's 35. Incidentally, 2 cage clubs, namely the Shanghai Sharks and Jiangsu Dragons, were recently kicked out by the Chinese Basketball Association amid suspicions of game fixing. Now this is absolutely crazy how this is happening. Of course, everything is just allegations for now. All the evidence so far, based on these articles, is circumstantial, at least as far as these articles seem to be concerned. So we'll see, how things go. Let's spotlight some fan comments. All right, let's see what the fans had to say about these. Okay, the first one is from the Terminator, okay? Saint_11. Dapat hindi lang players ang imbestigahan, pati mga referees. Okay lang yung mga inconsistent calls, natural lang yun. Tao lang, pero sa case ng PBA, mas marami ang inconsistent calls kaysa sa tama. Yun ang kakaiba, kume. Huwag ka magbulag-bulagan, review the game, makita mo. Okay, obviously, this is just all frustration from a fan. Inconsistent calls, we'll see, no? But it's interesting. It doesn't help. Philippine basketball doesn't help any league, when these kinds of allegations are thrown around. And obviously, I applaud Commissioner Willie for launching a PBA investigation on this. Now, it also mentioned that in China as well, 2 teams were suspended. And here's actually CSB coach Charles Stew tweeting that China basketball teams were disqualified after match-fixing claims. Will that happen in the PBA? We don't know. That these are just claims in the CBA na suspend na yung dalawang teams. Maybe preventive suspension. Will there be sort of preventive suspension in the PBA for players and teams? Man, kasi the teams named, okay, were Magnolia, San Miguel lumabas, Colombian, Blackwater. Now, in administrative cases, most times, but this depends on the protocols of the company or the league, But usually, preventive suspension is part of the protocols. So if a player is charged, it's possible, right, that a preventive suspension might happen. Okay, now the teams were not really charged, but they were named in the article. So we'll see how that goes, right? So ito nga, no, this is from Homer Saison, another veteran journalist, no, in Philippine sports media. I think Homer, is based in the States, but he still covers Philippine sports. No? Implicated by alleged game-fixing schemes before a court of law in Singapore, Magnolia, Blackwater, and Colombian Jeep, now named Terra Firma, are eerily quiet. Bakit kaya? Man, this is absolutely crazy how this is going. Is this gonna get bigger, snowball into something bigger? I'm not sure. I guess it depends on what the PBA's internal investigation is going to uncover. No? Will this invite scrutiny from members of the from external entities like PBA, like Philippine government, or I don't know, NBI or whatever? I don't know. On the face of it, maybe it's possible. I don't know. I don't want to pretend to be a law expert. I'm certainly not. No, but it might, diba? It might. That could be in the cards. But again, a lot of it depends, I guess, on the internal investigation, and I'm sure by recommendations yan, no? from the PBA. I have actually someone who messaged me who was asking, will this lead to a FIBA investigation? I don't think so naman, because yun nga, sa China, they had their own case, wala namang FIBA investigation doon. Korea, a few years ago, they had their own game-fixing issue as well, involving, I think it was former national team point guard Kang Dong-hee, who was implicated, no, allegedly, in that case. Wala namang FIBA investigation. So I don't think this will invite any formal FIBA investigation. No? So there you go. So this is very interesting but alarming as well. No? I mean, ang takeaway ko rito, we've always heard or read, through the grapevine, rumor, speculation about game-fixing issues, concerns, scenarios, no, in our country. Not only in one league, no? Not only at a professional level even. And these allegations are connected not just to one league or one entity, but to other competitions, other leagues, other levels as well. Now, what makes this unique is that these were uncovered not by a local authority, but by a Singaporean authority. Okay? Does that mean some level of international scrutiny will be in play? Man, I'm not sure. I don't think so, and I hope not. So, tingnan natin, diba? But if you like this topic, then you should like our future topics and discussions as well. As always, we'll spotlight some fan comments because we value what you guys think. Our next episode drops tomorrow, so watch out for that. Mabuhay ang Philippine Basketball. Mabuhay tayong lahat. And please do not get yourself involved in any sort of game fixing. Mabuhay, guys. Peace out and take care. Again, thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Mabuhay Basketball Podcast. We hope you enjoyed listening as much as we enjoyed creating it. So don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Also, feel free to leave a comment because we love that engagement. And who knows, maybe your comment might be featured next. You can also read my stuff on clutchpoints.com, Tiebreaker Times, and of course, FIBA.basketball. Follow me on Twitter @HoopNut or Instagram @TheHoopNut for more content and updates. Until next time, keep betting on yourself, shooting your shot, and seizing the moment. Mabuhay ang Philippine Basketball.